Yeah. We here. 15.
Ghost time.
MOFE.com. Did I say you can speak? No, I'm just kidding. First of all, welcome to 15 Minutes of Fame. I'm your host, Heavy Bag. Y'all the Mack brothers, right? Y'all brothers for real?
Yeah, brother.
For real? Like real brothers?
Real brothers.
Moms and pops.
Yo, how's that working out? Like, before I even get into like anything, yo, competition, y'all twins or?
Nah,
Not twins.
Oh, you look like the younger one. Yeah. Competition between old bro. What?
Of course.
You be roasting them? Keep it real.
Yeah,
on them songs.
I be tearing them up.
I like to let them shine a little bit here.
Yeah.
Man. But
That's what it is. Real quick, introduce yourselves to my fans. To my listeners.
all right, Mack Man 80s Ghost Town 80s music group.
Yeah, I'm T-Mac, the Six Spitter, Ghost Town 80s music group.
Now, that's your name, Matt. Like, is that because like
It's a real.
Yeah, that's some real.
that's dope.
Got
That's dope. So like, why did you feel necessary to keep that in the names and shit?
Oh, I mean, it was just like, for one, that's what everybody around my hood called me, T-Mac. I mean, so it was only natural for me. That's my nickname, so might as well keep it.
Yeah, pretty much. Same shit. High school. I mean, nickname. Making beats. And I started making beats early, so friends and everything I had that knew I made beats. A lot of the beats I made at that time was like superhero music, whatever. I mean, that's how they categorized it, so they just started calling me Mack Man off of that.
So y'all producers and rap.
I'm a
too?
producer, yeah.
Okay, and
I
you
produce,
rap?
right?
Yeah, right.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, he the lyrics.
That's dope. You get first dibs on everything, right?
Yeah.
All right. That's what's good. Now, real quick before we get into the interview, Ghost Town Music Group.
Ghost Town 80s music group.
Ghost Town
80s?
80s.
I like that.
Gotta include
Explain.
Well, Ghost Town pretty much. I mean, for one thing, Irvington, New Jersey, that's where we from, right outside of Newark, Irvington, Ghost Town. That's just another
Ghost Town.
name for it. It's saying that's just a way to relate to all hoods, across the country. We do a lot of traveling and everything. You think of Ghost Town, you think of a deserted area and everything like that. A lot of hoods, you got the abandoned buildings and everything, but the only people that end up staying around is either, the crazy ones or the true survivors. I mean, so just incorporating all of that, everybody that's involved with us musically, we either, crazy talented or like we really survivors, really into this, to make some moves, make something happen.
That's what's up.
I mean,
How did y'all get y'all start? I mean, who was rapping first? You was
I mean,
rapping
pretty
first?
much.
Doing beats? What?
Yeah, I've been doing beats like forever, since like middle school. I mean, I just started, getting down, because we come from a musical family. I mean, pops, uncles, they were all into music. So we had a studio, in the crib ever since I could remember. So I used to go down there when I was real young, try to work on things, but started, really working on beats, like I said, middle school, try to just, playing around, imitating other producers and all that. Getting older, other people started hearing the tracks, started liking them, but I still had too many beats. I had too many tracks. I was like, yo, we just gotta do some shit on this. I started, writing stuff. He started writing stuff and everything. It was just, came about like that for the most part.
Now, as far, what do you use equipment wise?
I
You
use
at
Logic.
MPC? Or you use
I mean,
MPC?
MPC a little bit.
Fruity
I'm
Loops?
mostly Logic and like the audio instruments and all that. You know what I mean?
Now, that's getting a bad rap now. Everybody like, oh, digital producers and shit like that. What's your take on that, man? You being a producer?
I mean, for one thing, it's all about the creativity behind it. You know what I mean? It's a lot of producers out here that, they pretty much beat makers. A lot of people don't realize what it is to produce a record. You know what I mean? It's not just about, looping a couple drums, looping a couple strings, a synthesizer, something like that. It's really, conceptualizing what you're trying to do, the whole idea and feeling behind the song. Really having that idea, from the beginning to the end, just making everything come together. That's what producing is. So even it don't matter what you use. I can sit here with pots and pans or whatever. You come with some hot shit, regardless. I mean, the fact you use the digital stuff, and certain programs make it easier to make beats, but that still don't take away from a real producer going to do his own thing. Use anything.
Yeah.
He went into how he got started producing. How you started rapping?
Basically, for me, I wrote poetry back in the day when I was in elementary school. That was something. I had creative writing classes that I took in high school. But from that, I would write poems, and then I think actually I had a creative writing class. I wrote a poem in that class, and I said it for the class. And basically, after I said it, one of the students in the class didn't believe that I wrote it. Basically, it was like, nah, you lying, you ain't write that. Like, I was like, nah, for real. I mean, but he was like, yo, that's dope. Like, you can make money off of that. So after that, I mean, like I said, my brother, he was already in the studio making beats and whatnot. So I decided, all right, we're going to, I mean, like he said, he had tons of beats. So we said, we're going to put some of these, some of my poems to these beats. Like, see if it work out. I mean,
Now, let me ask you, though, like, little bro comes to you like, yo, I think I'm going to start rapping. You got the beats, you know. Does he get the beats right away? Like, he have to earn his slot? Like, what? You know, explain how it went down.
Especially in the beginning. I mean, because in the beginning, everybody I was working with was like way older. I mean, so it was like we working with grown people in the studio with them and everything. But you know, so of course, when I had a beat, if I made some hot shit, it was like, okay, now I'm trying to get this to, you know, the older niggas, the ones I know that's really going to, you know, do whatever with it. But I mean, by doing it, by showing me it's really serious and everything, and the same thing myself. Like I said, I had more beats than were being used at the time, so it's like, yo, let's see. Like, we gonna try it, gonna record some shit, let somebody hear it and see what's good. Pretty much, it proved itself.
Now, you know, writing wise, you know, right away, did you like what he had for you, beats wise, or?
Oh yeah. I mean, from like it's crazy. Like when he first started, like around the time that he really first started, it wasn't even with the equipment that we use now. Like he was on what was that? In 64. It was a video game or something like that. He created
PlayStation shit.
Yeah, he created a beat.
Super Nintendo.
Like he recreated the Mario Nintendo beat.
Okay.
Off of that, I'm like, yo, that's dope. Like, I mean, so from that, he had me since then. I was like, all right, let me put something down or whatever he got for me.
Yeah. Now, yo, like Jersey, man. Jersey artists. I feel like we in a black hole, man. I mean, you know, very flooded right now.
Right.
You know, what separates y'all?
I mean, for one thing, like saying that the Jersey artists we kind of in the black hole. I got the same feeling. I mean, everybody feel it. We all can kind of tell. It's Jersey, like the culture, the music culture in Jersey isn't as conducive for like really making money, being successful with. I mean, who really knows what the issue is, why it's like that? But it's been like that for a little minute. I mean, we got New York right outside of us, and I mean, everybody look at New York as one of the biggest meccas for music anyway. So
they even having a hard time.
Yeah, you know? But even that still takes away from Jersey still. So it's even harder to do something in Jersey if New York right there and they having a hard time. But
I mean, what about like you know, making music wise? Like anybody out here influence you, locally or non-locally?
I mean, like I said earlier, we do a lot of traveling. I mean, because you know, making those connections and everything outside of town, and that really helps as far as growing and everything, building on the music group. But influences come from everywhere. Yeah, everywhere. It's all about creativity to me. I like the originality and creativity. Wherever you at, if you got that,
I could be inspired by, an R&B singer. It doesn't necessarily have to be rap, to inspire me. So, I get my creativity from everywhere. I try to soak it all up.
Where have you been where, like, you didn't realize how big the music community is and it's just crazy, like, in any city?
Well, I would have to say
probably Texas.
Yeah.
Dallas, Texas.
Dallas?
It's crazy.
Wow. Get real down there, yeah.
Real independent down there, though.
Yeah, even, like, we got a couple artists that we work with down there. One of the biggest, but one of the ones that, making the most moves and everything, things really starting to come together for him. My dude, Black Pat.
Pat.
Listening to.
Yeah.
He got, like, one of his tracks, Dallas We On. It's actually, they playing it in the arena down there when the Mavericks win. When the Cowboys win, they was playing it. Yeah. So it's big for him.
You say he listening?
Yeah, he should be.
Why I don't got that record, Pat? Send that shit, bro.
Dallas.
Yeah. We definitely gonna get that too.
Yo, y'all sent like a couple joints.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm about to give y'all shot. Which y'all want to get into? I got Show Off, She Said, Cash Rules, Reasons.
We can start with Show Off. Okay. Show Off is pretty much it's his. He's showing off on that shit. I did the beat, and I do all the production for the most part, but he got the verses. I'm on it. Hooks wise, but
that's what it is, man. Well, yo, let's get into this, man. Show Off. Yeah. 15. Yeah. MOFE.com. Toya in the building. Okay. Yo, I appreciate you bringing me some good artists too, man. I only heard one song, but it seemed cool to me and shit. So shout to her. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Jersey dance shit.
That's what that is.
Jersey
Fucking,
Club.
I mean, not dance, but that
Man,
club
nah, that-
shit.
that
But yo,
is,
bars on it,
Yeah.
some real shit.
Try
Explain that. Like,
some.
what, y'all don't look like the typical Jersey.
See, that was the thing with that song. Even though we took it was like a club beat to it. I
Yeah.
wanted to actually, show lyrical talent on it. Not just the repetitive club lyrics. I wanted to actually, something
Yeah,
that
spit
you
on
wouldn't be
some
able.
Yo, this is 15 minutes of fame, bro. You giving me you just wanted some hoes, man. Keep it real. You just wanted some white
Hoes in the
girls
club,
dancing in the club to y'all shit.
Definitely want them shaking their ass out shit in the club.
Twerking.
Definitely. That's
Like Miley.
what's up.
that's a plus.
With records like that, though, the girls are giving you good feedback or
Oh
what?
yeah, definitely. They definitely like that one. We got a few more. They
Man, you probably look at this nigga like.
Yeah, he look like a thug.
ladies,
Yeah.
Ain't no, this is a ladies man right here.
Yeah.
Like,
You can tell he's
Ladies,
like
man.
almost
Get the
light skinned. He's
almost
he's like almost light skinned.
almost
Yeah.
niggas be
yeah,
like.
he like spitting for the ladies, getting them to feel good and everything.
That's what's good.
Alright.
So y'all stock been going up since y'all been recording or what?
Oh yeah, of course. Got to, right?
Nah. That's what's up. But like, get into that though. Like, the influence. Like you was talking about the influence. You say get R&B.
Yeah,
how
everything.
did y'all get into the making club records and shit? Just y'all bored with just the rap or?
I said, when I sit down to produce and make a track, anything like that, first thing I'm thinking about is the feeling. Behind it, the motion, like whatever I'm trying to, like what do I want people to be thinking about or doing while they're hearing it. But so most of that music, is inspired for the club. Like you in the club, you feeling good, you ain't worried about nothing, you spending bread. It's just fun.
You know what else I like too? It wasn't like a strip club record.
Right.
It was like a real club record. Now everybody want to
man.
make strip club records.
Yeah, we got some of them too, but
Yeah.
That's cool. I'm just saying though, but it was very like left field. Like I really wasn't expecting that. You know what I'm saying? So,
It's gotta be different. Huh?
Yeah, we glad.
yeah. Who y'all favorite? Like, I guess producers for you and artists. Like, who influenced you coming up?
Some of my favorite artists. Well, like I said, I started writing poetry. Off the rip. So Tupac. That was one. Like I got his poetry book and all.
Read that whole shit.
Yeah. Word up. So that was one. But the greats, Biggie, Jay-Z. Like they inspired me to step up my game as far as flow wise. You got cats like Eminem, Royce the 5'9". Like they really lyricists. That's what inspires me the most.
Butte Beats.
Beat wise, like my number one influence is Timberland, because I just got in touch with that like early on. Like a couple of them songs really are the ones that made me want
Be a
to
little
start
weird
making
though. He be a little weird sometimes.
yeah.
He be a little,
Beat wise,
a little shaky a little bit.
Yeah,
But
but I don't know him or nothing. But beat wise, like the creativity and everything that go behind it's like it's amazing me. So like he really influenced. It's inspirational.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, so between that, other producers like Dr. Dre definitely because the hard hitting drums, just like the crispness of his sound, and everything. Even producers like back in the day, like Teddy Riley, like the more musical ones, that really compose music and stuff like that. That's
what's good, man. The music business very flooded right now.
Yeah.
Is the producer game flooded as much as the rapping?
Like I was saying earlier, it's kind of flooded, but at the same time, there's a lot of people doing the same type of thing. Like people don't really realize, and they don't realize how to separate themselves and be like their own individual producers in the game. Like even like most of the beats you hear will sound the same, like on the radio, back to back, all made by different people or whatever. But it's like all these beats sound the same. So it's like if you finding a way to stand out, that's key. Stand out, you be able to really be successful.
Now, sound wise, like, everybody using the same sounds and shit. Like, how do you keep your sounds updated and shit like that? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
it's a combination of being inspired by the the new sounds that I do hear and all that, and the sounds that I want to hear. Because I was saying like most of the ideas I get, I can't even say most of them. A lot of times I get ideas in my head, so I'm hearing certain things, I'm hearing certain sounds that may be in the keyboard already that may not really exist. So I got to try to create them in different ways. Like I said, it's all about being creative.
Yo, I want to commend y'all too on something. Y'all very well spoken, and like I got dudes come. They're like, yo, shout out everybody from my block. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all speak well. you know what I'm saying? It just looked good, like in interviews and stuff like that. Let me just commend y'all. Y'all seem like some smart gentlemen and stuff like that. I know she don't fuck with no dummies. So, but you know, writing wise, he give you a whack beat, but he's like, nah, this the one.
Mm-hmm.
What do? You just do it anyway? First of all, have you ever got a whack beat from him?
Like I would tell him if it's a beat. I wouldn't never say that he made a whack beat, but I mean it was certain beats that he made that I wasn't necessarily feeling that much.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like I would let him know. Like I mean, if that wasn't necessarily a track that I wanted to get on, I'll just tell him. Like I mean, we have an honest relationship. And I mean, I ain't gotta worry about.
Y'all be fighting and stuff?
Nah,
never.
I know real now. Yeah, we used to.
Yeah, we got
shit got better,
man.
Straight now,
man, I be choking everybody around here. Trust me, motherfuckers mess with me. Man,
you know he don't want no parts.
That's what's up. Now, yo, him being little bro though, who got the final say? Like in the tracks, I mean, you know, if he ever send you back a whack verse, he like, nah, I get somebody else for that.
I mean, I threaten him with that shit all the time. Just keeping because because at the end of the day, like it's all about making the hottest music. You know, if I give him a beat or something like that, if he don't like it, he gonna tell me like, look. Like certain things should change. At the end of the day, I mean, because business wise and all that, I got the final word. I mean, but same thing. I don't
any beat that I choose to get on, I'm gonna give him fire. So I ain't gonna have to worry about not being on that beat or nothing like that.
Any suggestion I got is tell him like, look, that might need to change. This need to change. If he like adamant about like, look, this is how I'm representing myself on this track, and it's like, all right.
But like, who got the final say, to the producer or the rapper?
I would say the producer does. Honestly,
you got this guy good over here, bro. This guy good, man. I'm telling you. You work with other artists too?
Yeah.
Or just like in house?
I mean, I'm mostly in house. I mean, but we in the growing stage and everything. Working with more, you know, like I said, outside of town, in town, just building connects, working with whoever I can. It's really about being creative and doing some good music.
Yeah. What about you? You be working with other producers?
Yeah, I work with a few other producers. Like I stay trying to hit producers up, send me beats. I mean,
you be threatening your bro, like, yo, I got other producers, bro.
Nah,
that's good. Like all of that is not gonna do nothing but add to. What we doing? It's not like ain't no other producer gonna come in and take
brand
over.
around.
Like,
you know what I mean?
Yo, now competition wise though, like, I mean, you know, is it make it easier that you work with your brother, or does it make it harder because you have to be harder on him, or what's that like? Does it make it easier?
I don't think it makes it easier because at the same time, like it wasn't just us, starting off. We had other niggas we was rapping with and all that, so it's pretty much the same with everybody. Like, you need to be creative, come up with some hot shit. The hottest shit gonna be on the song at the end of the day. I mean, it just happened to work out, in everybody's opinion. At the end of the day, I guess we pushing each other and everything. His shit would be some of the hottest shit. So it's like that's how it's supposed to work out. I mean, push each other.
Word. We got some more music. And then, we're going to get into, when we get back, projects and what y'all working on now.
Definitely.
Is that all right?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, what y'all want to get into? I want some hard shit. I had some close shit. All right. Projects. What are we working on, man? I mean, I hear some good records. You know what I mean?
I'm actually, like I said, like doing a bunch of collabs, trying to work with, different people building off projects for first quarter pretty much. I mean, putting something together, get ready for all of that. So, most likely gonna put together a mixtape. Well, mixtape I'm working on is called Fuck Love, pretty much. But it ain't, of course you're thinking you know what I'm talking about when I say that, but when we get closer to it, more come out about it. It's a real creative project. I mean, It's not just what you hear. I mean, not the first thing that comes to your mind when you hear Fuck Love.
Now you say mixtape.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do beats. Why? Like, you doing official,
it ain't
all original?
Yeah, for the most, yeah. I mean, I might have a couple industry tracks, but it's not gonna be, the typical industry mixtape, remix and all that. I make beats. Everything is original. Everything. We got the mixtape we had. Mixtape project was a collaborative project with, a bunch of the artists I was working with at the time. That's out on that Piff and everything, called The Epic. All my production and all
That's
that.
good. Now I was about to ask you too. Is it just gonna be featuring you, or you gonna actually have other artists on the tape?
Oh yeah, definitely other artists. Yeah,
like collabs, or is it mostly gonna be you?
all different collabs.
Yeah, it's gonna be all different collabs.
Because it's mainly a
production.
Yeah, production
Okay.
project.
That's
so I'll
good.
be rapping on a little bit, doing hooks, but I'm just trying to.
What kind of artists are you looking for, man, to get on these beats, man? Like, let me know, like, what you know what I mean?
I mean, like I said, like I do appreciate lyricism and all that. Obviously, we from Jersey and everything. We are lyricists, but if you got the emotion and everything, if you creative and you got in your mind what you know you want people to feel when they hear a record, I'm trying to work with you pretty much. I mean, just as long as you can make that come across in the way that you envision on the track, we can make something happen.
You ever sent anybody some music and came back whack or no? And you like, yo, I can't use that. You can keep it real over here.
Yeah, that definitely happened.
Like, what happens? I always like to find, like, you know, especially from producer. I don't really have too many producers that come up here.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, what happens? Like,
I mean, it's keep it real. You either you gonna send it back like, yo, I need something else from you or something like that, or I mean, I guess it depends on what that producer's relationship is with the artist. If you don't know him, you don't want to just tell him your shit whack. But
yeah,
you mean push him to do something else on it. You know what I mean? Just try to make it better. At the end of the day, if it ain't good enough, you ain't gonna use it though. I mean, that's it.
That's what's up. Yo, artist wise, is there any competition out there?
What you mean, as far as
competition?
just my competition period? I mean, I feel like I'm really trying to create my own lane, so I don't feel like there will be any competition for me because nobody's gonna be doing what I'm doing. So I'm not really worried about it. And I mean, I feel of course there are nice artists out there. I mean, that are doing their thing. I mean, it is what it is. I feel like as soon as I really create that lane and this, I mean, establish and everybody can really see, I mean, then yeah, they're gonna have to call it something else. I mean,
and I think too, the thought of competition comes not just with the talent alone. It's about what you're doing with the talent and how you like the business moves and everything behind, what you're doing. Because that's what a lot of competition ends up getting eliminated because they can't keep up business wise.
Yeah. Independent artists, are y'all comfortable being one, or is the goal like to get a deal? Like, I think I would like to know y'all opinion.
Independence is key.
Yeah, I'd rather be independent. I mean,
It's even a lot of looking at the music industry now anyway, like even the major artists, the major labels and all that, they dealing with independent artists. So you have to be more independent. You got to show that you could earn your own money, make your own moves. Looking at people like, Nipsey and everything, they making those big moves, on their own. Even like Hov, for example, him doing, his album the way he did with the phone company and everything. These are industry artists, I mean, doing things, moving real independently anyway.
Looking for more of a partnership than to be helped out. I mean, like we can partner up and
now,
for handouts.
With the internet, I mean, there's a lot of whack shit out there. You know what I mean? Like, what do you think? Like, is that good or bad? Also for like the partnerships and stuff like that, people that wouldn't necessarily hear about you. Do you feel like it's good or bad? Like the whole internet thing.
It's definitely good in some aspects, bad in others. Having an oversaturated market it's helpful when you have ways you can stand out for the most part. But if you just gonna be doing the same shit, there's too many other niggas doing that. So, I mean, you will never stand out. You're not gonna really be able to be successful in that in that industry.
Now he said he got a beat project coming out.
Well,
rapping project.
Basically, closing out this fourth quarter for me, I got we're going back to New York. There's gonna be an event in New York. We're not sure exactly where the venue is just yet, but the promoter that we performed for before at Sullivan Hall basically called us back. So we got that in NYC, and at the very end of the fourth quarter, we're going for New Year's down to Dallas, Texas. We got some events down there. My homeboy, label mate Black Pat, his birthday's around that time, so we got something set up for that. And then basically starting first quarter, or mid first quarter is when I'm going to be dropping a single. And then I would say second quarter, I'm coming out with the mixtape.
Now, you keep mentioning this Pat dude from Dallas. You know what I mean? What's the connection?
He's just a label mate. I mean,
we got that connect. Like I said, from traveling, doing music, different places. We ended up going down to Dallas a few times for different music conferences and stuff like that, and networking with different people. We got in touch with, that man. He's just, a real talented brother down there. I mean, he do his thing. making a lot of moves. So, you know, we ended up linking up, working. You know, my partner, Jay Moxie, he's helps manage them and everything like that. So that's what it is, just working together.
Now, you say label mates. They part of Ghost Town or? Now, why did y'all decide to get like a Dallas artist? You know what I'm saying? I know.
It wasn't a matter of, you know, specifically trying to go just to choose a Dallas artist, but as things come together, as the ball rolls, just keep rolling with it. You know what I mean? That was the connect we got at that time. And it wasn't just that. We still building and getting other connects also, you know, going to Atlanta, you know, Miami, LA, everywhere we go, trying to, you know, meet new people for the music. But he, at that time, you know.
And not to mention, he's serious about doing this thing, too. Like,
now,
he's serious about working,
especially up here, you know, New York, Jersey, you know, the down south guys, they get a bad name lyrics wise. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He ain't one of them. That's what I mean. Like, okay.
Yeah, he got lyrics.
Okay.
Like I said, that's not to say that I wouldn't work with an artist that didn't have the lyrics, but then if you ain't got the lyrics, you got to have that feeling and something that's really going to move people when they listen to the record.
Yeah. Word. That's what's up, man. Reasons?
Let's do it.
Can we get into that?
Is,
Yeah. We back. 15. MOFE.com.
Ghost Town.
I like that. You ever heard of Irvington being called Ghost Town, huh? Oh, you did? Okay. That's an Irvington representative right there. You know. Now, you know, do y'all have a date on these projects yet? What's going on?
No, not specific dates and everything. We're still putting them together, still structuring them and everything like that.
I wish you would have bought me some beats, yo. I could have had a beat off.
Pause
that, right? Oh my God. What was I thinking? We gotta cut that out the interview. Jesus Christ. What was I thinking? Pause that. You know, I mean, you know, have the listeners, you know, should have just said it that way. You know what I mean? So no date, nothing?
Nah, not as of right now.
Can't rush greatness?
Yeah, can't.
How often do you go to Dallas and shit? Like, you know,
we out of town as often as we can for the most part. I mean, it's just a matter of getting an event, you know, putting something together, or you know, having something worth going to either promote or perform something like that. Yeah.
Now, your performances and stuff like that, you know, studio performance. What would you rather do?
I mean, the studio is great. I mean, you get to perfect the sound and everything, make it sound like you want, but a performance is when you actually get to feel the energy of the crowd and everything, the people feeling, you know, the whole point of you doing it, you want somebody to feel what you're doing. So there's people who they can feel it right there.
Yeah.
What about you? Same thing?
Yeah, definitely. I would say that the performances, I mean, make me feel more amped, I guess.
Make you feel more like an artist.
Yeah.
You've been in the studio for years until you're on stage and actually letting people hear it.
Yeah.
Yo, now not to switch the subject real quick. I always wanted to ask you, you know, y'all from Irvington. What's up with the dreads? That's the land of the dreadheads. You know what I mean? Y'all ever gonna cut them?
I mean, I feel like, eventually.
Yeah, man.
Maybe.
I ain't married to them forever.
What do they mean, though? Is there meaning behind them?
I mean, not.
Some people say
I ain't a rasta.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm not nothing like that, but you know, like dread. I always had hair. You know, went from braids to dreads for the most part.
You did? I'm about to say. That's funny as hell. You know, I mean, what's the ultimate goal, man? What we working towards? I mean, y'all trying to be signed? What's up? Like, what's the ultimate goal for Ghost Town 80s music group?
Man, as a music group, our ultimate goal is to be able to, you know, partner up with, you know, those Fortune 500 companies and everything, really make some big moves.
Yeah.
Like that. And personally, my ultimate goals as a producer, you know, as a music designer, is to just become a household. I want everybody to know me and, you know, what I'm capable of, just like a Timberland, a Dr. Dre, or, you know, all the producers and artists that I look up to.
Yo, now, you know, music-wise, too, I noticed that y'all tracks are mixed good. You know, beats are sounding good. Like, you do all that, too? Or?
All that.
Wow. You went to school or just self-taught?
Just self-taught, trial and error.
Logic?
You know, being focused, logic.
And
like I said, like, if you focused on your craft, you going to, like, I spend hours in the studio just learning and just trying to teach myself how to mix something, how to make it sound right. And it still ain't perfect. I still got a long way to go as far as I'm concerned, but it's being focused.
Yeah. Now, is there any other members besides y'all three with Ghost Town?
I mean, right now we are the main ones. We definitely work with other people too, but they still in the development stages for the most part.
Okay.
Still doing more to put together their own projects and come out. But yeah, a bunch of people.
Are y'all looking for new, rappers, producers, singers?
Oh yeah,
Chinese delivery man, anything?
Look at the collab, man.
Yeah, definitely trying to collab, like you said, work more. Cause like I feel like me as an artist, I'll grow more by working with other producers.
Yeah.
I mean, so definitely want to collab.
What writing wise too? Like what's like the one thing that inspires you to write? Like when you get in that zone and you like, yo.
The one thing that inspires me to write, I mean, well, I don't know. I don't want to sound conceited when I say that. Making the song sound good.
Yeah.
I mean, like I feel like I got a knack for that. I mean, like I don't know. I'm not saying that I just want to hear myself on a track or nothing like that, but I feel like I actually could add to it.
Yeah.
So that's inspiration right there for me. I mean,
and then he just want to hear himself on the track.
I'm guilty. Wanting to hear myself.
Especially if you make some hot shit, you gonna want to hear yourself. That's what you're supposed to
I ain't gonna front. I do sound good on the track. Though.
Yeah.
Y'all heard.
Yo, now when we, I'm gonna get into this last joint.
This one,
it's called She Said.
Yeah, that's definitely for the ladies. I mean,
but after, you got some bars for me, right?
Of course.
Okay, because we're gonna, we're gonna get some bars action going on.
Definitely.
So, all right. Yeah. We back. I said this off air. I'm gonna say this on record. You came with 4 very different records. You know what I'm saying? There's no one lane for you guys. I respect that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No
Cause I be getting a lot of,
Yeah.
How you say
diversity,
it? How you say garbage in Spanish?
All right. I appreciate
Typical.
that.
That's how you spell it. So I want to commend y'all on that. Real quick, if anybody wants to find this music that they heard tonight, besides my website, where could they find it?
Find it at www.gt8tz.com. GT80s.
And same thing?
Yeah, same thing. That's
our the website for the whole music group.
Yeah. That's what's good. What could we look forward for? I mean, besides the Beat Project, you got new videos coming. What you got coming?
Yeah, we're working on all of that. Videos in town, out of town. Just like I said, it's a building process. We busy. We got a bunch of traveling coming up and everything. Just getting ready for everything. Just getting everything in line for the videos. But we definitely got them coming.
That's what's up, man. Y'all want to kick me a freestyle? Sure. Actually, before we do that, I just want you to, this your opportunity to curse anybody y'all got to curse out. You know what I'm saying? Give y'all info, y'all Twitters. Yo, by the way, y'all go hard on fucking Twitter, yo. Salute. Fuck my mentions up, but I love it. Right. Trust me, because it was all me in the mentions. You feel me? It was nobody else. It was all me. So salute to y'all on that.
All right.
Or Twitter.
Anybody, any fans, Twitter, now's y'all chance, man. Do y'all
Twitter
thing.
at MackMan80s. That's MackMan 8 TZ. Same for Instagram.
Yeah, my Twitter is at SickSpitter. That's SickSpitta. My Instagram is GT_SickSpitter. Or shout out everybody in Irvington.
There was one more too. There was one more that was going hard. That was you.
80s.
There was 3 Twitters, right?
3 Twitter.
There's one more.
At J Moxie.
Okay. Yeah, some of y'all was going hard.
Yeah.
So, you got some bars for me?
Yeah.
Bars.
Get some acapella shit, bro.
Acapella?
Let's go.
Okay.
Hold up, real quick. Toya, are we good? Did I promote everything properly? Or we ain't got no shows coming up, none?
December 17th.
How you supposed to promote that, bro?
We did. He mentioned it earlier. December 17th in New York. We don't know the venue yet, but
when y'all do, make sure y'all send us a flyer or something.
Definitely.
Most definitely.
All right, let me get some bars. Let's go.
Yo. I said, on a quest to fast money, all I lack is a dream catcher. Life's a bitch that gives it to me, so it's no need to molest her. solely for the treasure. Pleasure holds a percentage. You couldn't measure my spirit, it's something to infinite. I'm making plans to make a made nigga 8 digits. Tailor-made brands, exotics and exquisites. Stack enough, my next life could relive it. Then smoke some good weed, cause it's real if that isn't. Give doubt my bad ear, hate gets no attention. I'm positive, naysayers, I swear love when I mention. Born a cancer, the doc say it's malignant. I'm numb, hard on my sleeve, I rock it like a pendant. A nigga outgoing, I done grown out of timid. I done grown out of gimmicks, I'ma follow through finish. Everything you're not with the game we need to replenish is me. Skinny nigga, your mistakes to take it lightly. I told them quit the talking, all they lack is what to say. A Nike jaw, I have them not do it today. Goons are running your place, straight Caesar, just empty out the space. A out-of-town shooter, skip out on the case shit. At your sketch, shake a nigga, gone without a trace until the next murder. America culture the hustle, watch my next merger. If I monopolize the blocking like they never heard of, guaranteed the product supply and demand the best server. Curve your attitude, Dr. Cool Out. Introduces Mack, I ain't even bring the fool out. Pull the tool out, duck, duck, goose, you due south. Trouble in the making, I stir shit, never shaking, you know. Buddha loving none other, I take a hit and get the spitting like teeth missing the opposition. Hear the difference? They in need of some harder shit and not supply the fix. Put the gear in shit as if you want the crash course collision. I'm the G edition, that mean I'm hustling, can't copy Mack, so a copycat it must have been. Quadruple the profit, I could flip what y'all be doubling. Tell them niggas stop it, no pride, no trouble then.
That's what it is, man. 15 minutes of fame.
Yeah.
Ghost Town, man. Salute, man. Yo, when y'all project come out, y'all gotta come back.
Definitely.
Y'all got the plug. I don't know how. Like I said, I don't know how she just be getting slid up in here.
Connects.
So, what you want to go out with? What's your favorite record that we played?
Man.
Let's go out with that. Let's go out with that Cash Rules, man.
Let's do it.
Let's
Do it. Cash rules.
man.
Cash
Salute.
Rules,
What's the website one more time?
GT8TZ.com.
Let's go, man. 15 minutes of fame.